Hey, world of YouTube, it's VSG Steve here with my, I don't know what it is, September, so what's September? June, July, August, September, about 16 months, just shy of 16 month update. For people who are new to this channel, thanks for joining me. My name's VSG Steve. I had VSG surgery back in June 2016, and my starting weight was about 155 kilos, which works out to be, well, in what is it? I'll just find my states. 343 pounds. And I'm now at about 96.7 kilos. So I've lost close to 60 kilos. I haven't done an update for a while. There's been a lot of stuff going on. And I think last time I did an update I was actually in the car park at Ringel Hospital in Melbourne, waiting for the phone call from my surgeon, who ended up being my wife's surgeon, and getting an update on how she was going. And she has been doing an amazing job. She's doing really well. She's getting some good figures. It's been an interesting experience being the supporting partner through this situation, where Sim was be able to support me through my journey, and now she's just going through, still through the liquids phases. She's had a follow-up appointment. Surgeon's really pleased with where she's doing and what she's doing. So yeah, really good figures. It's been interesting in the sense of a lot of times she's coming back to me and she's going, Ray, I didn't realise it was going to be as difficult as it has been. In the sense, it's in just the food and just being able to manage your waters and your food and all that kind of stuff, all that stuff that we know of. But yeah, it's been a very interesting experience. So what's been happening with me now? It's Saturday night here. It's a bit of a I was just sitting down and just realised it's Billy Joel time. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday and the regular crowd is in. So yeah, tomorrow morning, I haven't done probably updated you all at the last couple of videos as I was leading up to my second half marathon, which is happening tomorrow morning. So that's why I thought, I need to get on here and just follow up with everyone. So it's been really interesting this for people who remember. I did a half marathon back in June, and all the races that I've done, all the triathlons I've done, and all the running races I've done, it's always been that I've been leading up to that point and pushing myself to a point to actually achieve that distance. Well, this one's been a little bit different because I've already achieved the half marathon distance. It's been more of a kind of keeping my being a bit of a maintenance phase. So just keeping up to that distance and being able to focus my energies in a different way. So a lot of my energies over the last couple of months, from the half marathon in June to the Melbourne Marathon, which I'm doing tomorrow, has been really focused on lots of more speed sessions. So really focusing on a lot of 5Ks and 10K runs, and then trying to do some longer runs occasionally, probably once a week, and then doing a lot more short runs. Also doing a lot of cycling and doing some big distances in cycling. And that's probably why I wanted to actually wear this top tonight, because this is probably one of those, we talk about the weight. Everyone focuses on the weight, and everyone who's watched my videos realises that I've got to a point now that I'm not actually focusing on the weight. And if you actually look at my stats, I'm actually a little bit above what my lowest weight was. I think my lowest weight, I'll look back, it was in June. I got down to 93.9 kilos. I'm now up to 96.7, but I'm really not that phased about that. So keeping on top of it and keeping the faith. But this top was, when I started the weight loss journey, I was wearing probably 4X shirts, all this kind of stuff, and now I'm wearing a medium cycling top. So you actually see that it's a bit tight, but it's a cycling top, so that's alright. This is a medium top, which I'm quite amazed that I'm fitting in this kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm quite stoked. So yeah, that's what's been going on here. So other things that have been happening was in September we had Father's Day, and it was something I didn't actually mention in the in one of my previous videos was the boys for Father's Day actually made me some some. It was a kind of present which had all these kind of descriptive words on how they described. There we go. I'm trying to keep it so you can actually see some of it. So it's kind of descriptive words that they described of me and things like that. And one of the things that really stood out for me was the one sporty. And and when I saw that, I was a bit taken back and thinking, look, I've always been a big fan of sport and things like that, but it's amazing that I've got kids who are actually thinking that about me, which means a lot to me. So, and okay, it's probably some of those. Everyone says that they're probably. It's a lot of people are going to go, but yeah, it was pretty. I was pretty taken back by that. So and pretty emotional when I saw that. So yeah, so that's been happening there. The other thing, so tomorrow morning, I'll be doing the Melbourne Marathon. For people who don't know, that's 21.1 k's. My aim when I did the last half marathon, I did 22 hours and 3 minutes, and I'm really hoping to break 2 hours tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. Because of the speed sessions I've been doing, I've really knocked my 5k time quite dramatically. So a couple of months ago, I've always been trying to aim to get under half an hour for a 5k, and then now I've actually been able to break 25 minutes in the last week or so. So I'm really stoked about that. And the other big thing being that if people are new to my channel, they probably don't realise this, but my real obsession when it comes to my fitness is around triathlons, and when I focus my summer into the triathlons, and I've used my winter this year just to focus on some running to keep my fitness up and to get some more speed in my running. So this will be pretty much the last run I do for the season, and then I'll be getting back into doing some triathlons. So, and being tomorrow in Sunday in Melbourne in Australia, but it's in Saturday in the States, is the biggest triathlon in the world, which is the most prestigious, which is the Hawaiian Ironman. And it's an amazing race in the sense of, and it's the World Championships and it's the race of the season. So I'll be really keen to actually, I've got to be at my race at about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then I'll be coming home for late morning, and then hopefully I might be able to catch some streaming of that. So it's pretty exciting. So I've actually probably been more focused on that and watching videos on that and things like that. I have to say I probably haven't been watching a lot of weight loss videos lately. They've been more focused on like the kind of the triathlon videos and the running videos and all that kind of stuff. So. But occasionally I've been watching some videos and seeing the rap. So it's great to get to touch base with people, and there's a couple of people. One person I really wanted to shout out was Adam from Queensland, who we've had a bit of a connection. He did his first 5k last week, which was first 5k this morning, which is park run. And for people in Australia, and I think it happens around the world a bit, park run it runs at 8 o'clock in parks all over the world, and it's an amazing kind of where people get together and they just do 5 kilometre runs run by volunteers. It's a free run. You can run it, you can walk it, you can just get out there, and it's a really supportive environment. So for people out there, I mean, it's my opinion, the thing that really enhances and supports your weight loss journey is actually setting goals, and setting goals that are not related to what's on the scales. So looking at those, because I think you can get to a point with your scales where you keep focusing on the scales and you get those huge numbers when you first start losing weight, but they don't last forever. So, but if you are able to set those kind of fitness goals where you go, right, I want to achieve this with my fitness, or I want to be able to do this, or I want to be where I want to. Things that you're very achievable, that have got nothing, that really you don't need to, that your weight will fall off because of those kind of work that you're doing. And even if the weight doesn't come off, but at least you're achieving those kind of fitness goals. That's the thing that I think keeps people motivating as time goes on. So I'm really inspired by those kind of people who sit and say, okay, I want to do a 5K, or I want to do, or I just want to do, I want to do 3 or 4 fitness sessions a week, or I want to go to the gym for this, or I want to do this, or I want to do a step class, or I want to do. But it's my opinion and it's my view. Set those goals. Set a goal that's really you want to go out and achieve, and that's the thing that really supports your journey through this. And you get to a point where you go, well, if I'm achieving those fitness goals and the scales don't reflect it, well, that's fine. That's what my body's doing. That my body actually needs me to maybe put on that extra kilo just because to achieve that goal. But that's where it comes, and then you start, and you know you've got to take your water in. You know you've got to focus on your protein. You know you've got to focus on the journey, on the plan that your surgeon gives you to actually achieve those fitness goals. So. And achieve those fitness things. So anyway, that's enough from me. So look forward to hearing from you all. Look forward to catching up with some of the Melbourne crews shortly. And yeah, it's great to be back. All right, see you soon. Bye.